All right, welcome to yet another fabulous Sunday night news and nonsense. I got Total OS today with me, and we will be sharing all of these wonderful topics that are important in the news. How you doing today, Total OS today?
I am doing fine. How are you, sir?
Oh, pretty good. Just, still playing with Arch a little bit here and getting more bandit,
Oh, for the love of... I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Well, actually, no. Actually, this time I've been playing a little bit with Manjaro, which is... or Manjaro, or I don't know how that's pronounced, to be honest with you. But the thing is, I'm really liking how it's looking and that sort of thing, and it looks like a nice alternative to Arch Linux. And so, all in all, I'm really pleased with how it's looking and that sort of thing. And so, next time we go fishing with Dynamite, I'll definitely bring the tablet with the Arch derivative on there and see how many fish we can catch with this thing.
Manjaro sounds like a spice I put in my steak.
It probably is. The U.S. government seizes Android piracy websites. The Department of Justice has issued orders to seize websites that host pirated Android apps. In a press statement, the Department of Justice said, quote, "The seizures are the result of a comprehensive enforcement action taken to prevent the infringement of copyrighted mobile device applications. The operation was coordinated with international law enforcement, including Dutch and French law enforcement officials. 3 seized domain names are appplanet.net, appbucket.net, and snapsmarket.com. Now show the infamous FBI seizure banner that notifies them that the domain name has been seized by the federal authorities and educates them that willful copyright infringement is a federal crime."
Leave it to Spadry to start the show on such a high, uplifting note. Thank you, sir. But
I figured that would wake you up.
Yeah, well, trust me, I am up. Agent Thomas, Spadry's email address is right here, sir. It's not me. Okay, there's an Agent Thomas in the room. I have to go. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I read that one for you so that you can remove those bookmarks from your web browser because we don't want the FBI knocking on your door for pirating your wares.
Be quiet. Shh. Okay. Well, let's talk about some more nonsense, shall we? Nike, Nike, they make sneakers and stuff, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mikey, the kid that ate the breakfast cereal.
No, Nike.
Nike. We used to...
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. I guess they're coming out with a new pair of sneakers endorsed by LeBron James. Of course, LeBron James, the talented basketball player. Yeah. He used to play for Cleveland. Now he's in Miami. I know. Okay, but this will wake you up. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
How much do you think a good pair of sneakers should cost?
I would say in the $70 price range.
These sneakers will retail for $325.
I certainly won't be getting a pair.
Per sneaker.
Per sneaker?
No, I'm just kidding. No. This is actually real. It's for a pair of sneakers, thank goodness, for $325. Now, I guess these have some new technology to, for your feet, so you'll be more comfortable. But I was thinking, look, for $325, I think the shoes should be impervious to bugs, viruses, and nuclear attack.
And they should have a USB port for recharging them.
Hey, there's a thought for an invention. I thought you would find that nonsense, but no, that's true. They're coming out a pair of sneakers for $325 US.
Oh my God.
I will not be waiting in line.
No, I won't either. The Linux Foundation ranks grow as Twitter joins the community. The Linux Foundation is growing again. The foundation is set to announce that Twitter, Inktank, and Severgy will be joining the Linux organization. The formal announcement is set for next Tuesday at the LexCon event. The inclusion of Twitter is a particularly interesting one. Twitter is no stranger to the open source technologies. It is the basis for Twitter's infrastructure after all. Twitter has also not been shy about open sourcing some of its tech, most notably the Bootstrap framework. Twitter's core infrastructure is powered by tens of thousands of Linux servers. So yeah, it is in Twitter's best interest to have a seat at the Linux Foundation table.
Well, speaking of Twitter, this was all a buzz on the Twitter world. Prince Harry, Prince Harry of Great Britain?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Prince Harry and smartphone cameras are not very good friends. Apparently he believes, yeah, here it comes. Apparently he believes in that commercial, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Prince Harry, not when it comes to cameras, pal. Apparently yeah. Well, apparently he had a party. He had a party that wasn't so private with girls. Let me just say that he was hosting in Las Vegas the Crown Jewels convention. Yeah, this is true. Now, you could use your imagination. There are, photos on the net, apparently. I caught one, and it's, well, I feel sorry for the Queen.
Well, this is supposed to be a family show, Total OS today.
Oh, I'm sure the Queen is part of the family now.
Oh, goodness. Ubuntu 12.10 reverts to Nautilus 3.4.2. The latest changes in Nautilus File Manager are causing lots of controversy, as many features like extra pane, tree view, etc. have been removed in Nautilus 3.5.90. Linux Mint and Solus OS have already forked Nautilus 3.4.2 as Nemo and Athena File Manager. Now, Ubuntu 12.10 has also reverted back to Nautilus 3.4.2 just a couple days after the new Nautilus 3.5.90 landed in Quantal. Though the latest Nautilus looks good, this decision was probably taken because of lack of proper integration in Ubuntu 12.10. Nautilus 3.5.90 may be available in repositories for anybody wanting to download.
Well, you know what? All I can say is I love my Ubuntu 12.04. It works. It's stable. That's what I'm using now. And good job to the Ubuntu team.
Yeah, and definitely. But, I like my Linux Mint 13 XFCE. I finally got rid of the Mint menu, and thanks to the lead developer of Descent OS, who is actually going to be on my show coming up, he actually gave me a copy of the launcher that he had for that, and it's on the tip of my tongue now, and I'm running it, and it's Slingshot. Yes, of course, Slingshot version, the first version of it, and I'm absolutely loving that as a menu. And then, of course, the Thunar file manager just cannot be beat. I just can't see myself using GNOME or Nautilus.
Well, I have one more piece of nonsense news.
Uh-oh, here it comes, folks.
And I have to pause because I think my son's coming down the steps. He wants to use the internet so he can play games, and I'm sucking up his bandwidth. Excuse me. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, this is bizarre. This is kind of strange. A Vietnamese airline has been fined for providing pre-flight entertainment. Do you know what that is?
Let me guess.
They hired bikini models to stroll up and down the aisles. Now, I saw it, and it's like, that is so bizarre. Not that I complained watching it, but isn't that strange?
Yeah, that is kind of odd. The next thing you know, they'll be coming in with high-definition cameras and doing adult educational films on the plane.
Well, you know what? I just realized something. I realized the theory behind that, what they did, Spatry. By doing that show, they gave the passengers the option to get off before they take off. I think we're done. All right.
Oh, goodness. I think at this point I need to kick you off the show and close it myself.
It's all your fault, and goodbye. This was fun.
Yeah, good stuff as always. Where do you find these news articles?
You know what? Sometimes I'll catch these on the morning radio news. Okay, just out of the blue as I'm waking up, sometime, God knows how much I miss, but I caught these this morning just out of the blue, just spur of the moment, believe it or not.
Oh, really? And then you just do a search online and find the news article, huh?
Right, I do a search online. I have a little notepad here. I jot down some notes, and some of it's boring, some of it's just pure information, some of it is just freakishly funny. So.
Good stuff as always. Take us out, Total OS today.
Thank you all for listening to this special edition, I suppose, news and nonsense. Okay, this is more nonsense than news, fine. But
yeah,
thank you.
True.
Thank you, Spatry, for joining all of you sometime in the future. And now Spatry and I will attempt to say the word ciao at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ciao.
Goodbye. Get off my mumble!